Hey, what's up, guys? Super Copy Kevin here, and KMDOOM here. And this weekend we checked out New York, and we went through Brooklyn and Manhattan, and we checked out all of the dope, nerdy spots that you could find. And so starting off, we want to show off some of our collections and some of the things that we picked up, and some of the really cool, interesting things that New York had. So starting off, we checked out BookOff. BookOff is a secondhand selling store for collectibles. Comes to figures, music, anything otaku themed that you can think of, they pretty much had here, and covering every genre. They were fighting game figures, they were regular anime to idol to mecha, whatever you thought of, they had in that store.
Yeah, it definitely was a really cool store. One thing I really appreciated was that they had a whole section dedicated to buying CDs of and from anime soundtracks. You don't see that very often, and even at cons, when I go to cons, I've been looking for things like that, and I never see that.
Yes, so they had some really interesting memorabilia. So for start,
while we were there, I checked out and I grabbed a Yu Yu Hakusho CD, like I was talking about. One of my personal favorite anime, one of my favorite soundtracks in anime as well. Those intros and outros are very, very good. And I also got a figure of one of my favorite series, Ranma 1/2. It's currently re-airing on Netflix, the last couple of seasons, and it's been really, really fun. Great series.
We then checked out the Bandai Namco store. If you guys don't know, we are big Bandai Namco fans, from Tekken to Elden Ring to Gundam. So after taking selfies with the RX-78, we then entered, and we had such a great view in there. From different Gunpla models to one-piece figures, like the things that you would see at conventions for like 400, 500, fully set up and established. It was beautiful in there. They really didn't want you to take that many pictures, so you just have to take it at my word.
Something you have to experience, in my opinion. It was cool seeing all the advertisements for the other Gundam animes that are being displayed. It was cool seeing the One Piece sets, like the Going Merry, the Thousand Sunny. There was even like a Pokemon tournament going on in the back when we came in.
Yeah,
there
was
was
card tournament.
Yeah, there was like the Tokon Drum Games, I believe it's called. There was a lot going on in that store. It wasn't just like just a little random Bandai store. It was actually like a nice little environment to check out.
And let me show you what I picked up. I only picked up 2 things this time for here. So I'm a big Gundam fan. I'm always going to buy my Gundams. I ended up picking up Char Zeku from Gundam G-Quux. I love this design. This one looks so sick, and I love Ava and I love Gundam. So anytime you can combine those two, I had to pick that up. I'm then trying to do something outside of my typical comfort zone. So for something different, I bought a full-on Gundam kit. This will be my first ever Gundam kit. This is the Gundam Death Scythe Hell from Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing is one of the most pivotal, if you know, if you grew up watching Toonami, one of the best Gundam of all.